Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your November 2016 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this reading, I'm using my Witch's Tarot deck along with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and then also the Whispers of Lord Ganesha cards by Angela Hartfield. I did feel the need to pull you guys an additional Romance Angel card for the month of November. All right, and I will have all of that information listed below. Okay, Virgo, very nice. All right, so right at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, and this is the energy for you for the month of November. This is your overall energy, and we do have the Queen of Wands, so this is beautiful. So no matter if you're male or female, Virgo, I see you incredibly creative, passionate, driven, highly ambitious. And the Queen of Wands, you know, when she wants something, she's going to go after it. So I see many of you taking charge, taking control, moving forward in some way, taking action, getting things started, being incredibly passionate, incredibly creative. Now, right at the center, and, you know, for a select number of you, because this is a general reading, there could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person, male or female, that is quite significant. But for them to come up in this position, this person is very significant throughout the entire month for you, Virgo. Okay, so right at the center. Now, this could be energy that you're experiencing right at the start of November, or for some of you, you could be experiencing this energy right at the end of October, because I am filming this at the end of October. We do have the Two of Cups, so this is beautiful. We have the Two of Cups crossed by the Nine of Wands. So for some Virgos, you're waiting on some sort of relationship, partnership to maybe come through. This is what maybe you're quite passionate about. For some Virgos, this relationship, because we have the Nine of Wands as the crossing card. For some of you, this is what you're waiting on. Maybe you're waiting on another person, whether this is romantic or business. I see you waiting with the Nine of Wands. Maybe this is a person that you've been waiting on for quite some time. With the Nine of Wands, this is you having a lot of strength, having a lot of courage. This is you really persevering and hanging in there. So there's something to do with another person, a partnership or a friendship that is very significant right at the start of the month. But maybe the challenge is that you've had to wait for this person, or you're still waiting on this other person. You could be waiting on them to make a decision. You could be waiting on this love. With the Two of Cups, this is a very deep connection, a deep emotional connection that you have with another person. This is reciprocated love for those of you who are in a relationship, or maybe you're taking your relationship to the next level. Maybe there's some Virgos that literally that's what you've been waiting on. Maybe you've been dating someone, but you've been waiting on that commitment. Now, at the foundation, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is beautiful. So financially, it looks like you're in a really good place, Virgo. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is financial abundance. This is success. This is, in my eyes, this is having it all. This is the family. This is the stability, the security, your happiness, your needs are met, your family's needs are met. And this is really having that stability, that security. Now, for some Virgos, you could have moved into a new home, or maybe this is some sort of property or assets that you're waiting on. Maybe you're waiting, you and your partner are waiting on maybe an offer for a house to get accepted with this Nine of Wands here. There could be something to do with finances, something to do with assets or a home that's quite significant, but it's also something that is surrounding this partnership, or you and this other person. And this could have been something stressful, because in the more recent past, I have the Ten of Wands. So we see that progression with the Nine of Wands and then the Ten of Wands. The good thing is that this is coming to an end. So if something has been weighing you down or stressing you out, with the 10 here, this is a cycle that is completing. This is coming to an end. So whatever this is, whether it's something to do with a marriage, a partnership, a family relationship, something to do with property, whatever this is for you, Virgo. I see this coming to an end. And I think that you feel that. I think that some of you are still waiting, maybe right at the start of the month. You're hanging in there, but I think it's well worth the wait for you, Virgo. And this is some sort of success that is coming to you. And I think that for many Virgos, there's some sort of shift in the energy. I do the weekly forecast here. I do the monthly forecast here on my channel. And a lot of signs that have been dealing with some difficult energy throughout the course of 2016, things are really shifting for them now. So this is some amazing energy for you, Virgo. There's some sort of progress or some sort of maybe information, something that's transpiring in the month of November for you, Virgo. That's very, very positive. I see you incredibly confident. I see you very fiery, very passionate, and I think that you feel successful. This is you feeling quite victorious, feeling successful when it comes to something that I think for some of you, you've been fighting for, you've been really waiting for this success to come through. I think that you're proud of yourself because you've hung in there, Virgo, and you've really maybe fought for this or you've waited for this for quite a long time. Now, coming up around the second week of the month, Virgo, we do have the Knight of Cups. So this is beautiful. So for some of you, this can be that offer or opportunity coming through, and it's something that fulfills you on an emotional level. So for some of you, this can be a romantic offer that's coming through around the second week. This could be your partner offering you something, or this could be someone from your past, because often with the Knight of Cups, it's someone from your past that's returning. So for some Virgos, this could be someone from your past that's returning, maybe extending an offer to you around the second week. For some other Virgos, this could be you extending an offer to someone around the second week. And then for some other Virgos, this could be like an offer for a house that's maybe very significant around this time, or an offer for a new job. It's something that you're connected to emotionally around the second week. Now, in the position of your power, the Queen of Pentacles. So here you are, Virgo, no matter if you're male or female, very grounded, practical, down to earth, making excellent decisions, really thinking about your future security, your stability, planning things out. And this is you sitting in a really good place financially. Again, I think that in the month of November, things are looking good financially. You're in a really good place. I do think that for some of you, maybe you've been trying to move in with your partner, or maybe, you've been trying to move to a new home. And I do see many of you doing that. Again, around the second week, there could be an offer that maybe is very significant. You could be putting an offer in on a house, or an offer could be very significant around this time. It could also be an offer for a job. I see you moving forward. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, we have the Six of Swords. Now, for some of you, this is you mentally moving forward, moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters. And then for some other Virgos, this is you moving. This could be you moving up within the company that you work for. This could be you moving to a new home. But there's some sort of movement that is taking place here. And you are moving towards more harmony within your relationship. So if you are a Virgo that was dealing with maybe some issues within your partnerships or your relationships, I do see things healing and moving forward quite smoothly. Now, in your hopes and fears position, I have the Four of Pentacles. So for some Virgos, this is you simply hoping for that abundance, that security. With the Four of Pentacles, it's all about having things built up. So for some of you, maybe you're trying to save your money. Maybe you're not spending it as much. You're trying to maybe have something to fall back on. That security is very important to you. But then also there could have been someone or something that you've been hanging on tightly to, and this is what you're hoping for. What it is that you've been grasping tightly to, whether that's an idea, a relationship, something of value to you, Virgo. There's something that you could have been hanging on tightly to, and this is what you're hoping for. Or, this can go both ways. There could have been a person around you hanging on tightly to something of value that maybe you're hoping they release their grip on, or you're hoping for this. Now, the energy that you're leaving the month of November with, Virgo, and going into December, and this is incredibly positive, we have the energy of the sun. So this is amazing. So overall, it's just going to be an amazing month for you, Virgo. At the end of the month here, this is you shining bright. This is success, prosperity, abundance. This is healing, healing from past difficulties. This is you just shining bright. People being very attracted to you and your energy, Virgo. You could be in the spotlight in some way. For some other Virgos, depending on where you are, you know, in the world, you could be spending more time outdoors. You could be going to the beach. You could be in the sunshine. For some Virgos, you could be going on vacation. You could definitely be spending more time outside in the sunshine at this time. And then for some other Virgos, there could be children that are quite significant. This could be something going on with children. Maybe you and your spouse have been trying to move the family to a new home, and maybe this is you just coming out very successful here at the end of the month with being able to do that. And now maybe you're able to spend more time with your children for whatever reasons. But I see you shining bright. I see you just in a really, really good place. Things are looking just amazing for you. This is a wonderful spread, Virgo. So if you're a partnered Virgo or soon to be a partnered Virgo, I see this just a great month for you romantically. For some Virgos, you definitely, if you and your partner have been trying to conceive, right around the end of the month would be a great time to give it a go. Yeah, I just think it's going to be a great month for you financially, emotionally, mentally. I see you moving, you know, towards smoother waters, peace of mind. Let me pull you an additional romance angel oracle card, additional guidance for Virgo in regards to love and relationships for the month of November. For the month of November, additional guidance for Virgo in regards to, yeah. Wow, look at that. And honestly, so many other signs have been pulling this as well. So there's a lot of reconciling going on for many, many people in the month of November. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, for some of you, this can be a past lover, but not necessarily. This is just someone that you already know. With the Knight of Cups, it can often be someone that you already know. And this person, maybe around the second week, this person that's popping back up could be extending an offer to you for some Virgos, or maybe you're bumping into someone and then maybe you're extending an offer to them, Virgo, around the second week. Now, this fire energy is coming through very strong. So for some of you, maybe it's a fire sign, maybe it's a Leo, because the sun here at the end of the month can represent the sign of Leo. And then we also have that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, maybe you're reconciling with a Leo, male or female. And again, it doesn't have to be someone that you've dated. Additional guidance for Virgo for the month of November. All right. Concentration. Concentration is very significant. So, for some of you, to be honest, that's the feeling I have with this Two of Cups here, especially, well, honestly, throughout the entire month, but especially the first 2 weeks. I think you're very focused, and I think you are concentrating on your relationships, your partnerships, whether that be business or romantic, but I'm sensing a lot of you, it's romantic. With concentration here, this is you putting a lot of focus and a lot of concentration on certain things this month, but it's going to pay off because you know what an incredible month you have for you. And with the energy of the Queen of Wands here, I really see you moving forward with those things that you're really focused on. And for some of you, I do feel like you're moving towards a new job. For some of you, I do feel like it's either a new job or a new home, and that's where your focus is going to be. Okay, so spend that time, plan things out, be creative, and just to have a wonderful month, Virgo. I think that, you know, the energy is actually quite amazing for you. If you are interested in additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do also draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card to my Facebook and Instagram page every single day. So if you're interested in that additional guidance, please head over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there. And if you are, of course, interested in a private reading, please head over to my website. I do have it linked below in the description bar. And I wish you guys just a wonderful month of November.